Transmitting to you from Old Heart Radio.
Come here, so I can stab you quicker, bitch. That was one of my favorite parts about Tenacious D. I know it's so small, but Tim Robbins asking them to come over so that he could stab them. Come here, I'm gonna stab you. Hello, you dirty, rotten, half-boiled hot dogs. That's right. Jump on out of the pot and right into this fire. This is technically an episode of Coffee and Contemplation. I'm your host, Old Heart. I have my boy,
Jeremy J.
sitting down for a guest spot. Why? Because why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not? I'm here.
Let's do this. You gotta keep. It's all about keeping up the momentum on Coffee and Contemplation. If you let yourself get too low, you end up on a tangent.
Oh no, totally. I'm all about tangents. All about them.
All about tangents.
We just finished our coffee.
Tangents are they're the lifeblood of this goddamn podcast.
Fucking lifeblood.
Yeah, man. I don't know what episode number this is, but I'm getting close. Thank you. I see that always makes me feel better about myself. You know what I mean?
What else does somebody need other than to feel better about themselves?
Well, absolutely. That's what masturbation is, right?
I feel like you should always enable yourself to feel better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Sometimes sit on your hand and then enable yourself.
Yeah. Oh, a stranger. That's like, yeah. A stranger sailfish is the ultimate combo. You wake up with that morning wood and you've been laying on your left side and you just roll over. You're ready to go. You're just done. All you got to do is take your hand, use your right hand, and grip your left hand around it. Boom. 5 minutes of ecstasy.
Which this podcast, though not 13. This is 13 minutes of ecstasy. A Midwestern housewife's dream.
Every male teacher I had in high school's depressed ass wife just would be so stoked to have 13 minutes. They've just been so dry.
It's so dry. Speaking of dry, have you been to a buffet lately?
I actually have recently been turned on to the idea of buffets again. So yeah. I have not been to a buffet in a while. A long while.
To me, that makes sense.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And where I live currently, there isn't a buffet. Oh, there is a buffet, but it is a China Star, like a super China buffet.
Well, so here's my thing.
Food poisoning, basically.
Food poisoning.
Yeah. Okay, here's your thing.
I remember that. I'm pretty sure I remember the exact place that you're talking about.
It's pretty bad.
And it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
So buffets were definitely like I wasn't alive too much in the 80s there, but I'm pretty sure it was a trend in the 80s and even further into the 90s.
Yeah.
But like COVID-19.
Oh, 100%.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
You gotta get back to that. Who's gonna let themselves get back to that buffet with that? You're gonna go to the. Do you remember in Wenatchee? There's a Royal Fork
out in the north end of town. Yeah,
all the
totally
soccer teams and stupid local teams would go there.
I went there twice.
I remember once being there and look it up and seeing a fountain, I believe, of chocolate, and then getting that mixed up with my mashed potatoes.
Oh, gang!
Instead of some grave.
I mean, a gravy fountain would be kind of dope.
I mean, a gravy fountain would be amazing.
Okay, so you have a gravy fountain, and then you just put bowls of vanilla ice cream around it, and don't tell anyone?
What would you put at a fucking buffet?
The best buffet.
Like, what do you want to go up there?
Depends on time of day. What kind of buffet? Breakfast buffet, lunch buffet, dinner buffet.
It could be any type of buffet.
Breakfast buffet.
Just not a brunch buffet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, breakfast buffets bleed into brunch. I feel like it kind of already has brunch, but it depends on the time you go. Yeah. If you go there at 6 a.m, they're still gonna have Bloody Marys and fucking latkes and shit.
This is gonna be a controversial statement, but breakfast buffets should only roll until 10 o'clock.
I mean, I would even say 9 o'clock. I mean,
if you want breakfast, it's in the morning, bub.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Anything after 9 o'clock is fucking masturbation. You're overeating. This is a fascist state, and now your diet is controlled by the state.
Get on with it, man.
Honestly, 9 o'clock. You are up at 6. You eat breakfast at 7:30, and if you're late or you're sick or you're elderly, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 to 9. At 9 o'clock, everybody out.
Everybody out. How do you, I mean, like, what's your ideal buffet, though?
The last buffet I went to...
You going to a breakfast buffet?
The last buffet I went to, consequently, was actually a breakfast buffet.
Breakfast buffet?
It was on a boat. It was going from Stockholm to Helsinki. I know. Interesting. I know.
A story for another time.
Another time. We only have 13 minutes, dear. And it was basically just a bunch of white people who were fighting for the fish. Like, they eat fish all the time.
Oh.
That's just a thing.
Eating fish.
Bagel and lox, super popular. I had toast and fruit. And a little bit of, like, oats with some almond milk. It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's nice.
Big fan of almond milk.
Oh, you like the almond?
Big fan. I was at Trader Joe's and I got a lavender almond milk.
Interesting.
Yeah,
lavender.
Lavender vanilla almond milk. Yeah, I have it in the kitchen.
Science these days.
I know, right?
Speaking of milk, what would be your preferred milk choices if you could only have, obviously almond.
Almond milk, 100%.
If
preferably...
Shit! Shout-outs to any of you hot dogs listening, I suppose. And to you.
Thanks.
Sir.
Shout out to all the moms out there listening. Shout out to all the people who have moms out there.
Indeed. Moms are great.
Moms are great.
For multiple reasons. Shout outs all around. Okay, seriously though, buffet wise,
what would you put in a buffet? What do you got?
I would have nachos.
Yeah.
A
cheese
gravy.
fountain.
No, not cheese fountain. So here's I eat
nachos or poutine? Poutine.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Poutine. That's a whole different subject. Big fan of poutine.
So I mean, personally, I gotta think about how much I want to spend aggravating my gut. So I'm gonna spend it at the gravy fountain. Because the gravy fountain's gonna be flowing sausage gravy
straight
24/7.
Sausage gravy, that white stuff?
Even when we're closed. Why? Because it's amazing with biscuits. I like brown gravy, but brown gravy has a place on mashed potatoes, not biscuits.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't fuck with biscuits. There's my...
You don't fuck with biscuits?
I don't fuck with biscuits.
Biscuits are a treat these days at my age, but
I'm sure. I mean, it would wreck my butthole. Like, when I eat biscuits, it's like my asshole's on an episode of Blacked.
Oof.
It's rough. It is rough. I don't realize that I have hemorrhoids and all of a sudden I've got 30 of them.
Oh my god.
I have spiders all over me.
You do?
Yeah.
Little spitty spiders?
Yeah, bitty ones. It's alright. I'm alive.
Do you need to get them off?
No. The wood knife would actually... Here we go. I'm gonna scratch me.
Yeah, I think it's a wood knife. Or maybe it's like a mail opener.
Mail opener? An envelope opener.
Envelope opener.
Doesn't necessarily have to be mail.
Yeah, it could just be a random envelope you find on the street.
Fucking right, bro.
Next thing you know, there's a finger in
Could be that paycheck. I think latkes should be at every single buffet. I could eat them breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the time. Latkes with eggs, latkes with bacon, latkes with gravy, latkes with fucking steak,
well, I mean,
latkes with shrimp.
It's fried potato.
Fried mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like onions sometimes,
Polenta. I could eat polenta any time of day. Big fan of polenta.
I don't necessarily like polenta in the morning though, so I don't think I'd eat it at breakfast. It wouldn't be at a breakfast.
Polenta with no cheese. Like I can't do cheese that early in the morning. I don't know people who do cheese. Unless it was like a caprese salad or something, I could not. Caprese salad bar would be dope. I always like the antipesto bars.
Salad buffets are a waste of time.
I mean, it's definitely not for breakfast.
I'm just joking.
No.
I go to... Well, I'm conflicted.
I want my feta and
Clearly,
my olives.
I'm conflicted. I love a good salad buffet, to be real, but I think they're a waste of time because you should really just buy the ingredients to make a fucking salad. Or preferably, steal them from your neighbor.
Tzatziki belongs on everything.
You think so?
I do. I think there's not I don't think there's a single substance on earth, whether it be cooked, uncooked, vegetable, meat, no fruit. I'll go that far. Maybe watermelon. Maybe some melons, like a bitter honeydew or something. That'd be dope. Because people do honeydew and pancetta.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily dig that combo though, personally.
It's such an odd, just melon in general. It's such an odd texture.
Yeah, it is.
It's like
I like eating melon, but I don't necessarily like it. I have a hard time incorporating it with other things.
You don't. You just incorporate it with other melons. Yeah. And maybe some berries.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of lime juice. Although if you go into Mexican culture, they have like that's dessert for them. They get those fruit cups filled with watermelon and cantaloupe and whatever, and then they squeeze lime and lemon juice, and then they put tahini and fucking chamoy on it, and then you just eat it like it's fucking dessert. I mean, I'm all about pineapple on pizza.
Same.
100%. I think the best pizza is jalapeno, pepperoni, and pineapple.
Delicious.
You get that sweet heat.
Mm-hmm. Sweet heat.
Yep, big fan of the sweet heat.
You know, I agree with you there. I've been trying to do melons. I've been trying to eat fruit as a dessert lately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Incorporate that at the end of the day.
I had a friend who gave his kid frozen peas for dessert. Frozen sweet peas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wild. You never know what kind of thing is going to pacify a child, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like children buzzing around me all that much.
I mean, I don't like children.
Honest. I'd be a terrible parent because I just don't like the obnoxiousness of
But
a
it'd
child.
be your kid, so it wouldn't be obnoxious, you know what I'm saying?
No, there's multiple ways to get a kid to be quiet, I guess.
Good old smack across the mouth. Sit in your room with no Game Boy.
Give him the old.
Do they still have Game Boys? That's a thing, right?
I don't know. That's a very interesting question. I think Game Boys maybe are just Nintendo Switches now.
Oh. Yeah. It's just an iPad with a joystick attached to it. All right, cool.
I think they may be a thing of the past, unfortunately. I love the evolution of Game Boys. There's one, I like the square. I don't remember which one.
Oh, the GBA?
No, it was like the
3DS.
It was like the square that the 3DS, I think it was. Or maybe it was.
The 2DS, maybe. Because it was two screens.
No, it wasn't two screens. It was just like this little square that you could open up, and there was like the pad and the buttons, and then the screen was right there. I can't remember, SD or some shit like that.
Oh, it's probably just the SD or DS. Double screen.
No, I didn't have a double screen.
I'm pretty sure it did.
But you know what? Game Boy was always superior to Game Gear. For sure.
Game Gear.
100%.
There was another.
Alright, we got half a fucking little bit.
Alright.
Let's ask our one question that we're supposed to get to at the beginning of the podcast.
Buffets, are you for them?
We talked all about all this other shit, and all we had to do was ask each other if we were for it. I forgot about that. Are you for a buffet?
Yeah.
I am too.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, well, it's that easy.
That was it.
There it is.
Yep, there's the first one down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Moms everywhere, thank you.
13 minutes of
people with moms,
stimulation.
Thank you.
Podcasting stimulation.
We hope this was like coffee for you. And we hope it made you contemplate.
Hopefully about life. Go out there and use your brain for good, because every day is a good day to ripen up your coconut.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Well, hold on, my friend. We gotta plug our shit.
Oh, my bad.
Get online and find us at Old Heart Radio. Please just do it if you're already listening. And keep your stick
on the ice.
On the ice. We'll get it.